Hello and welcome to the Nanite News Network. Today we will cover the change of NOT communications, the increased use of the NTRX repair tool, the recommissioned M439 Vanguard 2 and the release of a new Vanu tank hunter. NOT communications has completely collapsed. With the latest trend, this base would have been abandoned, but its communication arrays are too invaluable. The lightning storm activity has been heavily hitting the base except for the communication arrays. And thus the entire base has collapsed and destroyed. This is why the new conglomerate decided to build underground. This base is now easier to defend, but also easier to assault. It has balanced the odds for both factions. The new conglomerate had to either choose both bad assault and defend options, or both average defend and assault options. They clearly chose the second option. Lately we have seen the increased use of the new NTRX repair tool, distributed by a new company called Vanu War. This tool is infinitely more advanced than the literal millennia-old repair tool. This tool features a 1000% increase in detecting, repairing and buffing any vehicle. It also uses a rather new technology called nanite particle clouds. This used to only be temporarily used with a so-called nanite proxy repair grenade. But now this tool can create such a cloud on top of the repairing of the vehicle or structure, doubling its repair speed even though it is also a lot faster. This also has a very good cooling technique. It uses 1% of the nanites that it fires and uses them to cool down the core for an infinite firing capability. The new conglomerate leadership decided to reinstate the old M439 Vanguard 2. This is because they are planning to go to full-on war with the Vanu sovereignty as well as the Terran Republic, so they are mobilizing everyone in the Empire. This is because of recent tensions between the new conglomerate and the Vanu sovereignty. The NC are blaming the VS for the disastrous shattered warp gate, where thousands of new conglomerate soldiers and civilians died. Prior to the event, footage leaked with a manifest stating that the VS are drilling into Araxis in the search for a Vanu artifact, and quickly after that reveal, the Eastern Warp Gate started showing signs of failure. The Vanu leadership denied everything. The M439 Vanguard 2 is an old Vanguard, which was a super heavy tank compared to the Vanguard nowadays. The reason for its decommission was its lack of use. There were rarely any engagements between the Vanu and the NC. This tank was designed for Vanu warface. It could withstand large and long durations of energy projectiles. It could also switch to EMP rounds, having devastating effects on Van forces that were hit. Because of their heavy reliance on electricity and their lack of protection of it, the decoaxial guns were also meant to fire energy projectiles, having devastating effect on the Vanu armor, which wasn't made to withstand density energy. It also had a rear turret short burst laser cutter to take down any light vehicle or infantry flankers. This tank was really made to destroy Vanu. And now with recent tensions and the production of this destroyer of Vanu, this all points to a massive outbreak of violence once more, like in the early years of the war. Not only the NC are preparing and mobilizing the Vanu are too, and with it come new vehicles, such as this newest model for a tank hunter. Not much is known about this vehicle since it is not seen in action yet. But we do know that it is meant to quickly erase tanks from the field, as well as light infantry. It is fast and versatile, and the design gives away the ability to fly, maybe even short bursts of flight. This will with no doubt be devastating to the battlefield. We have included a ticker bar on the bottom of the screen, so you can see the weather and the latest of developments, or news that wasn't big enough to be broadcasted. Thank you for watching this episode of the Nanite News Network. Have a great day and stay tuned.